All right, factoring basic trinomials. The rule is you want to multiply to get this, but add to get the middle term. All right, so the first thing I do when you're factoring basic trinomials is I'm setting up two parentheses. And the only way that I can get x squared is if I have x times x to begin with. So multiples of 30. I have 1 and 30. I have 2 and 10. I have 6 and 5. And I need to figure out what ones add or subtract to 11. Well, that's either 29 or 31. That's either 12 or 8. That would be subtracting 1 or adding 11. So I know that I'm going to have a 6 and a 5. I figure out the number and then I worry about the signs. If I need to multiply to get a positive 30, I either need a negative times a negative, or I need a positive times a positive. The only way this can be positive positive is if this middle term is positive, but it's not. So that's negative 6, negative 5. And again, if you're not sure, if I add negative 6 and negative 5, I've lost $6, I've lost 5 more, I've lost 11. A negative times a negative would be a positive. Okay, so I worry about the signs last. All right, this one. I need to multiply to get 45 and add to get 12. So if I think about multiples of 45, I have 9 and 5. I have 1 and 45. These are ones that I can just think of off the top of my head, so I might have to then go to numbers that I'm maybe not familiar with. So again, if you want to go back to factor trees and break 45 down, well, if I divide and I use my divisibility rules, 4 plus 5 is 9, and 9 is divisible by 3. So I know that 3 is a factor of 45, and that goes in 15 times. So I also know that 3 and 15 are factors. Well, what's going to add to get 12? Not 9 and 15, not 1 and 45, but a 15 and a 3 will give me a combination of 12. Now I need a positive 12. So it can either be negative 3, positive 15, or it can be positive 3, negative 15. I need a positive 12 to happen, so I'm going to take the sign of the bigger term, with x, negative. All right, figure out your number, then worry about your signs. All right, I need to multiply to get 36 and add to get 5. So multiples of 36, I know I have 1 and 36. I know I have 2 and 18. I know I have 3 and 12. I know I have 4 and 9. What combinations are going to work? Well, that's nowhere near 5. That would give me a 20 or a 16. That would give me a 9 or a 15. This would give me a 5 or a 13. So I'm going to go with 4 and 9. And I need a negative 5. And I need a negative 36, so the signs have to be opposite when this term is negative, just like that there. The signs have to be opposite. So I can either have a negative 4 and a positive 9, or I can have a positive 4 and a negative 9. Well, I need a negative 5. So if I have $4 and I lose $9, I have lost $5. So x plus 4, x minus 9. That's factoring trinomials.